Sun in Scorpio, the fabulous Scorpios out there. I love Scorpio energy. Absolutely love it because it is an energy of beauty, but not in the sense that Libra is the energy of beauty. Libra is an energy of beauty, of evolving beauty, of raising our definition of beauty higher than we knew it to be before. And Scorpio's opposite sign, Taurus, because Venus is the ruling planet, has a connection to beauty as well, but it tends to be more sort of centered on the five senses, and it tends to be more centered on our most immediate sort of definitions of what is beautiful. But Scorpio is about seeing the beauty in what it is that we reject, what it is that's hidden, seeing the beauty, looking for the nitty gritty and turning it over and seeing what is perfect and just right in its imperfection. Now, this is, of course, classically the sign of the detective. And so Scorpios really come to shine when they've got something to work on. They've got a mystery to figure out. Now, this can be a personal mystery. Absolutely. This is also the sign of psychological regeneration. And so the psychoanalytic process is covered by this energy as well, because it is about sort of diving into the depths. I think about Psyche and how she went through the river Styx. And there's a very famous image of her sort of riding through this river, and she is just in a lot of pain. But there are all these other helpers there who are rowing this boat for her. And it's just by going through this tunnel that she's able to come out the other side renewed. And that's really, to me, so exemplifying of what Scorpio energy is about. It's about understanding that at times, if you're going to have that rebirth, you've got to allow yourself that period of time to go through a transition. You've got to allow those periods of times when you're letting something of yourself go, which does involve, in a sense, a small death, if you will, so that you can be reborn more powerful, more vibrant, more strong than you knew yourself to be before. Of course, there is the symbol of the scorpion associated with this sign, but there are a lot of different mythological symbols associated with this sign. And I think about the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's a very scorpion symbol as well. And it really is by letting what needs to end, just letting it go, letting that be the ashes, that Scorpios continuously are renewed. Now, if Scorpios are not actively involved in some sort of process of change where they are in some way engaging this energy to allow themselves to evolve, then this energy can really turn in on itself a little bit and end up creating sort of a variety of crises over the course of the lifetime as a way to get in touch with their own power. Scorpio, Sun and Scorpio types really come to understand themselves and who they are within the chaos of change. And it is when everyone else seems to be really going into a whole other space, a whole other energy, that they really can find a calm and a focus. See what it is that's really going on right at the root to create positive transformation. Now, one of the higher spiritual lessons of this sign is to see from a genuine place of intuition and not from your own wounds, not from your own sort of skewed perspectives. I heard this really great metaphor once described with Scorpio, and it said that the Scorpio is like a well. And when you look at it, it looks very calm on top, but there's very deep waters, and you don't know just how deep that can go. And they don't get stirred easily. And you know that just every single experience, all the water that's ever been has gone in there. And so it is that Scorpios find it hard to let go, find it hard to forgive as well. And so where is it that your perceptions are genuinely based in a desire to elevate a situation, to transform it? And where is it that you're actually being motivated more by those old wounds, by those old hurts? Where is it that you're seeing things from a place of where can I get the advantage? Are you looking for the root so that you can gain the advantage? Are you looking for the root so that you can elevate the situation beyond what it might be sort of on a very immediate level? That's a big part of what the Scorpio is here to identify and to move towards. So in early life, Scorpios can, as part of figuring out power and what power is going to mean and how to be an effective agent for change, sometimes can sort of go to a place where they're exploring a little bit what betrayal is, how to manipulate, what is manipulation. But ultimately, this is all part of understanding power. And as I said, ultimately, this process helps them to elevate the situation. And once the higher manifestation of the sign comes forward, these folks can really be a powerful force of transformation, whether in one-on-one, in a counseling situation, making amazing therapists, having that ability to see the larger process, sitting with a person week after week as they go through a process over a course of a year or 2 years, as part of understanding their role in facilitating a transformation, but also having the detachment not to get detached. That makes a really good therapist. And that's what makes Scorpios able to be a really good therapist as well. And that really is when they evolve this sign, when they understand that there is something about being present in the moment that is itself a type of transformative influence. And there's something about holding back and something about moving forward wisely that allows them to gain true power. And true power comes from influence. And the best kind of influence you can be in a person's life is to, in some way, move them along that path towards greater love and greater wisdom, especially when they're going through one of those sort of bumpy spots. And so these tend to be people, especially once they've raised consciousness, if you will. These are people who help themselves to raise their consciousness when they can genuinely be there for other people as part of a transformative process. It is in that they are transformed towards higher visions of themselves as well. Well, thank you so much for watching. Until we connect again, take care. Thank you for watching this lesson as part of Synchronicity University. You can go online at synchronicityuniversity.com or click on your screen if you're on YouTube right now to access even more video lessons, to access horoscopes, interviews with some of the most amazing astrologers in the world, and so much more.